Hate to drop the F-bomb on you, but Power Standard 1, I can't. Statement 2, I can't evaluate complex fractions. That's the F-bomb. Why, is there another one that I'm unaware of? So we will be talking about complex fractions. Ariel, tell me what you know about fractions. Anything at all.
Just two numbers, and one goes on the top and one goes on the bottom.
All right, so give me an example.
1/2.
So that's a fraction. What do we call the top number, Madison? Numerator. Jimmy D, what do we call the bottom number?
Denominator.
What mathematical operation is being applied with fractions? Owen. Division is correct. You divide. 1/2 is actually 1 divided by 2. Seriously. Please do not mistake 1 divided by 2 and tell me, oh, that's easy, Mr. Meeks. The answer is 2. And the reason why it's not 2 is because anytime the number on top is smaller than the number on the bottom, your answer is going to be a decimal. Decimal. So 1 divided by 2 actually equals 5/10. When the number on top is bigger, 2 divided by 1, 2 is bigger than 1, that's when your answer will be a whole number. So 3/4 or 3/4 is how much? 3/4, 3/4. How much is 3/4? Jimmy? 75 cents. 3/4, 25 cents plus 25 cents plus 25 cents is 75 cents. This is 3/4. 4/4 is $1. 3/4 is 75 cents. 2/4 is 50 cents. And 1/4 is 25 cents.
How'd you get the quarter?
Right there. The 1/4 is a quarter. This is 3/4. 3/4. This is 1/4. This is 1/4. This is 1/4. And that's 1/4. So if I put 2 quarters together, that's a half. If I put 3 of them together, that's 3/4. And then all 4 is $1. Do you watch basketball?
No.
Do you watch football?
Yeah.
Okay, do you ever hear them say, well, it's the first quarter?
Yeah.
The first quarter means it's the first quarter. Because there's 4 quarters. So the first quarter means 1/4. The second quarter would be 2 out of 4. It's the second quarter. The third quarter is 3 out of 4. And then you have the fourth quarter. 4 out of 4. They're not going to play anything else after that. So anytime the numerator is smaller than the denominator, like we have here with 1/2 and with 3/4, your answer will be a decimal. If the number on top is bigger, two divided by 1, 16 divided by 2, your answer will be a whole number. Nothing is going to change today. What we did last week and the week prior and the week prior with finding a unit rate, we are going to do the same process. Last week, I gave you guys this problem. And what did you do? You divided this by 2, divided that by 2, 28 divided by 2 is 14. Any number divided by itself is 1. 28 divided by 2 is $14 per hour. That's what you did last week. Any number divided by itself is 1. 28 divided by 2 is 14. Whoops. 25 miles per 5 hours. What did we divide by? Caitlin. We divided by 5. 25 divided by 5 is 5 miles. Any number divided by itself is 1. We are going to do the same thing today. The only caveat, the only hiccup is that I am going to replace the numerator with a fraction, and I'm going to replace the denominator with a fraction. So you have 2 fractions within a fraction. So instead of having, 3 over 4, instead of having 1 over 2, we have 3/4 over 1/2. The process to get, remember this, we are finding a unit rate, Maddie, which means we have to have what in the denominator? Faith. We are finding a unit rate. What do we have to have in our denominator? Elena. 1. We've only said it 47 times. Unit rates have 1 in the denominator. Well, now today, 48. I've been keeping a little tally. Yeah, I'm a nerd like that. The only way to get 1 in the denominator is just like what we did here. We divided the denominator by itself. We divided the denominator by itself. So we need to divide the denominator by itself. Whatever you divide the denominator by, you have to divide the numerator by. Have you ever heard of this saying? Keep, change, flip. Watch this. Keep. What are we going to change this to? And when we flip this, what do we get? Alexa?
2, 1.
Any number divided by itself is... Cross reduce. 2 divided by 2? 4 divided by 2. Now multiply the numerators. 3 times 1. 2 times 1. Now, this is what we call an improper fraction. We need to convert that into a mixed number. So the answer is 1 1/2 miles per hour. Mr. Meeks, where did you get the 1 1/2 from? Where did you get that from? I took the 3 halves and just used long division. One is my whole number. My remainder goes in the numerator, and the denominator always stays the same. The first number is my whole number. My remainder becomes my numerator, and the denominator always stays the same. This little phrase, keep, change, flip, is just a shortcut to dividing fractions. Can you divide fractions? Yes. Is it difficult? Yes. So what's the shortcut? The multiplicative inverse, aka keep, change, flip. So we have 2/3 cups of flour. We're going to throw that into a big old mixing bowl. And then we're going to throw in a 1/2 cup of milk. Oops! I misread the measuring cup. I didn't put in a 1/2 cup of milk. I put in a cup of milk. I put in 1 cup of milk instead of a 1/2 cup. What am I going to do? I can't start over. I don't have any milk left. Huh? Just double everything else. Alexa.
You would add another cup of flour.
You'd add another cup? No. what we would do, since we got on accident, we used 1 cup of milk. We need to do what Maddie said, and we need to double the 2/3. So we do keep, change, flip. The 2/3 stays the same. The change, we go from division to multiplication. And the 1/2 we flip. 2 times 2? 3 times 1. And now we need to turn this into a mixed number. 4/3 is equivalent to 1 1/3 cup of flour to 1 cup of milk. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you're baking, you're cooking, you're in the kitchen and you accidentally add more than what you're supposed to add. So then you have to go back and adjust all your other ingredients. Now you know how to. Now you know how to. So I'm going to walk around. I'm going to give you this problem. Please apply the phrase keep, change, flip to this one. Whoop, jeez. So we have 1/5 teaspoons of salt and 4/5 teaspoons of pepper. If I accidentally put in 1 teaspoon of pepper, how many teaspoons of salt do I need to put in? Keep, change, flip. Try it right now. Change, flip. 1/5 divided by 4/5. If I use 1 teaspoon of pepper, how many teaspoons of salt do I have to use now? Multiply those. Why are you dividing by 5? That number is not 5. You have to divide by the denominator. You just have to reduce that.
No. No.
All right, pretty good job. Not bad, not bad. I saw a lot of people doing this, which is good. I saw a lot of people dividing by 4/5. Dividing by 4/5. And then doing keep, change, flip, or keep inverse reciprocal. Now, some people just multiplied these and put 5/20. And when I walked by, I said, you need to reduce. Because what's 5 divided by 5? And what's 5 divided by 5? So your answer is 1/4 teaspoons of salt per 1 teaspoon of pepper. I got 1/4 by doing 1 times 1, and I got the 4 by doing 1 times 4. Multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators. Here are your 10 practice problems. That you need to copy down. If you need to take a picture of them, you can come up here and take a picture of them. Hold on, come here. Let me take a picture. No, here. Okay. You might want to come around here and take a picture. Got it?
Yep.
All right.
Got him.
Well, here you need 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Got it.
There you go. Go ahead and take a picture. Okay, let's see this. All right. Let's just stay back here for a second. Nope, Alexis. You got it? No. Okay, come stand back there. Yes. Picture. Good. Come stand back here. Come on, take a picture. Faith, did you take a picture of this? Of this? 1 through 6? No, you got to take it right here. Come on. Take a picture, 1 through 6. Good.
I'm just going to do this.
All right, now I need you guys to stay up here because I'm going to flip the paper over.
Wait, I can't see.
I know because they're all in the way. There, take a picture of 7 through 10.
Okay, I'll take that one first.
Huh? So I don't care. This is due tomorrow.
It's not on the board.